Welcome back. Now, the Khosa family lawyer joins us this morning to talk about the outcome of Collins Khosa's case. Just some background on this story. The Alexandra man died in hospital in April after allegedly being assaulted by soldiers during the lockdown, but an SANDF inquiry cleared them of wrongdoing. Defense Minister Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula has since stated that the investigation will not be reopened, while President Cyril Ramaphosa says those responsible for his death must face the full might of the law. A police investigation is still ongoing. Let's speak to the family lawyer Wikus Steyl, who joins us now via Skype. Wikus, good morning to you. Thank you so much for your time. Let me start by asking you about the Khosa family. How are they doing? I imagine it's not easy having to mourn a loved one who died after being assaulted by soldiers, while no one has still not been held to account for his death.
That is the biggest problem for the family, and I've said it before. The family just started to progress past the morning and making progress, and now they get this report to say that what they've witnessed with their own eyes, the government tells them that's a lie. Collins died of something completely different, and the soldiers are innocent. It's absolutely ridiculous for the family to have to accept that when they saw him being beaten with guns by the soldiers. It's a very difficult period for the family. We are meeting with some of them today and others later in the week to give them proper updates. Because they're going through such a tumultuous time.
I mean, you won the first legal battle, Wikus, in court last month when soldiers and the SAPS were ordered to respect human rights and not torture civilians. They were also ordered to develop and publish a code of conduct that would guide how those soldiers and SAPS members go about their work. They've already done that, but sadly, we now understand the soldiers who were investigated, as you say, for Khosa's killing have been cleared. What other recourse are you considering to get some accountability?
Chairman, just a second back. The respondents in the main court application have complied with the order, but it is such a disaster, and the reports cannot be taken seriously. The reports cannot be accepted. They merely file those reports in the code of conduct to say that they have complied with the order. Yeah. But we do not accept it. The code of conduct, we've discussed it with other members of the military, and they say it's a sham that they cannot accept it. Similar with the report. So we will be taking the report on review. We might also take the code of conduct on review, and we will definitely be lodging a complaint against the minister with Parliament, as she lied to Parliament and she lied in public.
And there was actually that confusion as well, Wikus, around whether or not the report that cleared the soldiers was a final one, because the defense minister suggested to Parliament the other day that there would be further investigations, but her own office came out on Friday saying the minister was wrong, and that was after you sent questions to her office for clarity on those contradictions. There are now questions of whether the minister misled Parliament. What are you going to do now, given this development?
Kevin, the difficulty with the minister's position, she signed affidavits confirming that the report is final and correct. She then says in public, in press conferences, that there is no report, there's no investigation, and then Parliament shares a different story. So like I said earlier, we will be complaining to Parliament to say that she has misled them. We might even be lodging a complaint with the police to say that she lied under oath in her affidavits. But that cannot be accepted. In Afrikaans, we've got a saying, the soort mekaar se skots in 'n wasmasjien. The minister and her department has got no idea what they're doing. The one man doesn't know the other. While the family is suffering, while citizens are suffering and being attacked by members of the SANDF. We cannot let it stand there, and we cannot let a minister like that not be held accountable for it. So we will definitely be taking it further.
I mean, have they provided the details of that investigation that was conducted by the soldiers, Wikus, on how it was undertaken? I suppose even the testimony from the witnesses as well?
That's the problem. The report only states that the members of the SANDF were in questioned or interviewed, but no member of the Khosa family were interviewed. The report says it relied on statements already in police dockets and with JMPD and IPID. But I was present when those statements were taken, and those statements confirm how Collins was killed by the SANDF. So for the report to say that they took those statements into account, but obviously just ignore it and take the word of the soldiers, of what and who said what and what evidence they took into account. It just states that they interviewed soldiers and they took their word for it. That cannot be the correct way to conduct an investigation into the killing of an innocent man.
Yeah, the president has now come out to express regret at his death. He's promising more will be done towards getting justice for him. Does that give you any hope?
Absolutely not. It's a little too late for the president. And my personal opinion is that the president only came out now because there's such an upheaval worldwide, and especially in America after the killing of George Floyd. And the SAN or the ANC now saying that they support the black people in America. The president is now jumping on that bandwagon in South Africa. Collins died months ago. He could have said then that he condemns the killing, he condemns the action of the SANDF, and he will take it further. I do not believe his sincerity for now.
Yeah. What are the consequences because of there being no accountability for Collins Khosa's death?
If there's no accountability and we do manage to get a certificate from the NPA that they will not prosecute, we will definitely institute a private prosecution of the persons involved. And that's a separate process from the civil claim. We will hold government accountable monetary-wise to compensate the families that have now lost a breadwinner. But if the NPA will not prosecute the soldiers, then we will do so.
All right. Wikus Steyl, thank you so much for your time on ENCA this morning. He speaks on behalf of the Khosa family.